Hey, long time no see. Summer came in hot and it went by so fast. I cannot believe it's already September. Here's a little recap of my New York City summer adventures. I spent the first day of summer on this beautiful cruise courtesy of one of my favorite brands, Glaze, as you know. I met so many incredible people. It was a lot of fun and we took in breathtaking views of Manhattan. Definitely check out their new fragrances, they do not disappoint. But this was only the beginning of my summer adventures and I have so much more to share with you, so stay tuned. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I've been up to a lot lately. Summer in the city is so fun and there's so much going on all the time. And today we're grabbing digitals with Jag. I'm about to head out. I just did my hair. I attempted to do a blowout. I think it came out pretty good. It's not as blowout-y as I want, but once I know how to do a blowout on myself, it's over for you bitches. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna secure my hair with a little scarf on top for my commute. Let's go get these digis! Get ready with me to go out with my friends on my birthday. I'm starting with some skin prep. I love the Cle Cosmetics Serumide and I'm working that in and then going in with the Milk Hydrogrip primer. This combination just makes my skin so glowy and ready for my base. And then I went in with the Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury and I just used a couple pumps, but then I realized that this was totally not my shade. But it's okay because we pivot and I just mixed it in with a different foundation that I have that's a little darker and it ended up being a little bit better. I then concealed and highlighted a little bit in Beauty Project highlighter. It's kind of like a serum as well, so it has some skincare benefits which I really love, and I was starting to feel myself a little bit. I went in with a little bit of contour and really made sure I blended it out and set everything with some powder. I feel like I don't contour as much as I used to. Like, I'm such a blush girl and I love this blush from Nars. This is actually many years old, but I refuse to let go of it. It is so good. And a little bit more highlighter because why not? And then I went in with my NYX Brow Pen and just did my brows. For the eyes, I went in with a liquid eyeshadow that's very shimmery and glowy. I think it's really pretty. And then I did a little wing with my Milk eye pencil. My roommate came in to say hello, and then I finished off the look with a red lip. This one is from Kylie Cosmetics and it's called Boss. This was the look. Your girl is 25! Oh my gosh. The big 25. I had so much fun at my birthday party. I felt like I really brought in a really beautiful community of people. So many talented, caring, kind souls are in my life and I really feel so loved. I just cannot believe I'm here. I cannot believe I have arrived. And I say it that way because I feel like I've put a lot of work and focus into what I wanted to bring into my life this year. And I started focusing on what feels good to me, not what looks good outwardly into the world. So I started prioritizing what felt aligned with me and just saying no to anything that didn't feel aligned. So much has happened in a year. I've accomplished so much, and I'm so immensely grateful for my community of people in my life, my community online, you guys, and my agency, my team. I've been dreaming about being exactly where I'm at right now for a long time, and now that I'm here, I'm like, wait. It's just all too much, honestly. I feel like my heart is so full. I am just so happy with the choices that I've made so far, and even if my life isn't perfect or exactly the way I want it to be, it is what it is right now, and it's perfect as it is. And this is what I'm working with, and what I'm working with is beautiful and exactly what I need at the moment, and I just feel like I've arrived. Guys, I feel like I've arrived. It feels like a lot of things are starting to make sense. I don't know if it's my frontal lobe that just developed. Also, I am packing for Greece because I am leaving in a few days, and I am so excited to be with my friends and family finally after another year. I really get homesick a lot and I miss them a lot, but I do know that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm supposed to be in New York right now, and I am feeling very fulfilled pouring time into myself and my career at the moment. Even though it's hard sometimes and it's a hard decision to make to be away from your friends and family and your home, like where I grew up, I feel like I'm doing something for myself and something new, and creating a life for myself that I've always dreamed of. And with that being said, I have been waiting to do something for 10 years. This is my old sketchbook from when I was in high school, like 15, 16, and this is a letter I have written to myself, to my future self. And I wrote this for my future self in 10 years' time, which is me right now. I'm so excited to read this out loud. I haven't touched this in so long. I have some really good drawings in here. Hey future me, I'm writing to you now so that if anything goes wrong by the time this comes to you, it will wake you up from your state. So dramatic. I hope that nothing did go wrong, that you are happy and you found someone to love, that whatever you decided on doing with your life is making you happier each day. Oh my god. And if it doesn't, snap out of it now because it's slowly killing you. By the time you're 25, I'm expecting that you have traveled a lot, that every time you meet someone new, you have plenty of stories to tell. Don't stop believing in yourself and your talents and abilities. Those are the only things that make you who you are. Keep helping people in any way that you can, and don't waste your time on people that eventually will hurt you. Stick to drawing, dancing, acting, and singing, even if you do it a little. Love your family and have them above anything else. They will always be by your side. I have so much more to tell you, but for now, never lose yourself in who you are. Live life like you'll die tomorrow. Take risks. Be happy. You're beautiful and capable of anything. 15-year-old you. Stop. That is so cute. Why am I so corny? I am so corny, and I haven't stopped being corny, honestly. Be happy. You're beautiful and capable of anything. Honestly, it's so true. Like, come on. She's real. She's so real for that. Write yourself a letter to your future self. You're not gonna regret it. This is so sweet, and I'm gonna cherish it. If only she knew just how good it gets. If only she knew where we'd end up. At that time in my life, I was visiting New York and my family in America for the first time alone. And that trip really solidified to me that I want to live in New York. Which is crazy. I have probably never cried on the internet. I'm just so happy and grateful that I was able to fulfill her dreams and create more dreams along the way. I didn't know what it was gonna look like. I knew I just wanted to live here, and now I do, and I have a creative career. I model, I act. Honestly, our teenage selves kind of knew what was up. They knew what they wanted. I'm so happy I listened. I'm so happy I listened to my gut feeling, my dreams, and I didn't waver. Even when it was really, really hard. It was a huge risk for me to move to the States and do it all alone, especially like chasing a dream that so many other people chase. It's so competitive, and here I am doing it. I know that she's proud of me, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her for dreaming big, and I'm so excited for the next 10 years in my life if I'm lucky enough. Woo! We made it on the other side. We've been brave, we've loved, we've lived our lives to the fullest, and there is still so much more to do. There's so much more to learn. So many people that I've never met yet that I will love and are gonna be so significant to my life. Thank you for being here. I love you.